Here we are.
Yep, once again.
Welcome back to Confirmed.
Episode
Brought
6.
to you by Gyuyaki Yerba Mate.
Wow. It's brought to you, yes, by Guayaki.
Only this one, though.
Just the classical.
No, just this can.
That specific can.
Yeah, this one. This is sponsoring our video right now. Just this one.
It was brought to you by that specific
specific can of Gyuyaki Yerba Mate.
Because D needed the caffeine in order to do the show. So
right.
That's how.
If anyone's here a caffeine addict, it's me. Not the guy who drinks 3 of these a day.
Hey, it's just the new gamer fuel.
It's the new gamer fuel.
Yeah.
Yerba Mate, man.
Forget Mountain Dew. Forget Doritos.
I got tea. I got high caffeinated tea, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You can't mess with that.
Do some 360 no scopes with my yerba mate.
Wow. Yeah. That's pretty MLG.
So, what are we talking about today?
Well, today we're going to be revisiting Mario Odyssey since...
Super Mario Odyssey?
Yeah, Super Mario Odyssey since it came out, since we last talked about it. We did like a hype episode.
Right.
And
then
we
talked about the history and whatnot.
Right.
And now we have
the
game.
We've played the game.
And we beat it.
Yeah.
Not to completion.
Rolled credits.
We rolled credits.
Yeah, we rolled credits.
That's what we can say.
Because I know there's a lot more to do in the game.
We have the Switch.
Yeah.
We have the Switch right here with us.
And so that's a new thing we got going on too, is we're...
Oh, spoilers.
Trying to... Right, yeah. So this one's going to have spoilers. We have played the game to completion.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, not completion. Rolled credits on the game.
Yes.
And we're going to be talking openly about spoilers.
About what happens between the first stage and the, quote, last stage.
Yeah.
As with every Mario game, right?
Right. So if you don't want to know what happens to Peach...
Don't look.
Then, yeah.
Don't look.
You might not.
What happens to Peach? I'm really excited to see what happens to Peach in this game.
Then, yeah.
Yeah, so I brought the Switch with me today because I really wanted to talk about some of these things. Look at this costume. This is the coolest costume.
It's fantastic.
The 64 Mario.
Yes.
It's so cool. I lost my shit when I saw that.
I thought it was really cool too. That move never gets boring.
It doesn't.
That move is so fun. Yeah. It's so fun.
It's great, man. I wish you could do it more than twice, but then I guess you could just infinitely jump everywhere.
Right.
I've never really understood these things. One thing that bothers me about this specific level is that they have these... I'm going to turn this down a little bit.
Yeah.
But they have these, like, giant things in here, like these... Look how long it takes me to get from one place to the other.
It's, to experience that slow down music.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, because it's so fast in all the other levels.
What kind of music is it?
I have no idea. Like electronic.
Electronic. Yeah, but one of the other things that was an odd design decision, at least in this level, was the how grand they're making everything. I mean, I understand the grandness of everything, right?
Yeah.
Like the long travel times and everything. But when you get into these moments right here,
yeah.
This one's actually relatively short. But every time that you beat a boss in this tower, you go up very slow on these big things that have no thing in them. There's no health.
Yeah.
There's nothing like that in here.
It's just an empty, purely for building anticipation.
Is that
to
all
fight
it is?
A boss you've already fought?
Yeah, because if it's simply to fight a boss you've already fought, then why does that matter?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, pretty much when I got to this part, I 180'd. As soon as I saw there was a boss, I was like, nah, I don't care about that.
I started doing that. I mean, like, as soon as I got to that part, that's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
But what did I do? I tried it at first. I just tried to get through it. I got to the third boss and died. And that's what's kept happening over and over, just getting to the third boss and dying.
Yeah.
What I don't really understand about these bosses is that I read like an article that talked about it also, was that Super Mario Odyssey bosses are like these bosses that reuse the same things, but they just keep upping the craziness of it, you know? And what was kind of weird with that particular tower is that it starts off with a boss who's not very easy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, well, did you
I literally didn't even.
So you know the guy with the hats?
Yeah.
So he's the first boss.
But does he have like a ton of hats?
Yeah. He starts out with 3, and that's the first hit, and then he has like 20.
Wow.
And then it just keeps going that way. But what's weird about it is like this guy has attack patterns that are way harder to dodge than the next 2. The next 3 actually.
Weird. So they just front load it with difficulty?
It's really, I don't know. It was really weird to me.
That is kind of weird. So what do you think of the game overall?
Oh man, overall I freaking love this game, and I love this freaking costume.
Yes. That is the best costume.
It reminds me a lot of Banjo-Kazooie, actually.
Yeah, I got the same vibe. I never got the Dr. Mario outfit.
Yeah, I got it from the Amiibo.
Oh, you got it from Amiibo.
Yeah, because you know what was funny was I was looking at, because I have 3 Mario Amiibos.
Yeah.
I hate Amiibos, honestly, but because I think it's just a cash grab by Nintendo.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
But the one thing that I had to get was Dr. Mario, because I always play Dr. Mario and Smash Brothers. Mm-hmm. So I had him, and then when I got this game, I was like, oh, I freaking have a Mario Amiibo. And so I put it on, and sure enough, I can be Dr. Mario.
See, that's kind of cool.
Really cool. Yeah, dude, but this game totally reminds me of Banjo-Kazooie back in the day. And where Banjo-Kazooie is like a collectathon, it has these big, widespread worlds, and each of them is its own separate level that's separated into like this big temple, almost.
Yeah.
It's Gruntilda's lair. Is what it is. And so each level has, instead of where Super Mario 64 had like these separate goals that were, each one had like its own star, and as soon as you got into there, then things would change in the level to accommodate that goal. So like red coins would appear, or other things like a certain boss would be there or not be there. But in Banjo-Kazooie, everything was there at the beginning, right? It doesn't matter what goal you're after, what jiggy you're trying to get at that moment, they're all there, and so you can just, go to it at your pace. And this game totally reminds me of that.
Yeah.
Because each world is its own world with all the power moons just already there, and it's your decision to get, which one first.
Which one, yeah. They're all, like, right there.
Right.
Rather than 64 or Sunshine. After you get a shine or star, you're booted out, and you have to select which star you want or whatever.
Exactly. Was Sunshine that way? I never played Sunshine.
Yeah, Sunshine was that way as well.
It was that way?
Yeah. Which I like. I like that method, but it's cool to see Mario doing something different.
Yeah.
And trying something else. I thought it was kind of cool how in all the trailers for this game, when you see the Odyssey flying around, it has a sail, and you think, oh, it's just like a sail. But then it's a blimp in the end. That kind of, I don't know, something about that I really liked. That it's a blimp.
It's a blimp. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess it is a blimp.
And you kind of get that I liked that sense of progression.
That almost steampunk vibe.
Yeah, of getting it fully completed.
Oh, wow, look at that. It's all golden in this one.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that before. You know what was funny about this one was that it's this game is a little bit sympathetic toward Bowser.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what did you think about the ending?
I honestly wanted more sympathy from Bowser.
You wanted more?
Yeah, like I wanted Bowser and Mario to be like friends.
I did too, because they were there. I mean, he was even patting him on the back.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, it's okay,
it's
man."
okay.
Yeah.
Do you wanna check this out?
Sure. Yeah. So this is cool. I love this one.
This Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah, Mushroom Kingdom.
I lost my shit, dude, when I first saw this. So I saw
yeah.
Dude, you know what's interesting about this? So the moped, right?
Yeah.
The moped has like the coolest feeling in the Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
Because of the HD rumble.
Yeah, it feels like a motor.
Yeah, it actually feels like the motor is starting up and slowing down. It's like for me, it was like absurdly detailed because like everything else in the game is just kind of rumble here, rumble there.
Yeah.
This one's like fully HD.
Yeah, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And that's like the only other use of that is there's a few moons where you have to like feel the stronger vibration.
Right. But that's like Rumble Pack stuff.
Yeah, that's like not really detailed. Oh, I lost it.
That's like back in the N64 days almost.
Yeah.
Did you lose it?
Yeah, I went to the water.
Can't ride mopeds underwater. What is that?
I wish Luigi was in this game.
Oh, so you know the door here?
Yeah.
When I went into there was a riddle. Not a riddle. There was a made up riddle from, what do you call it? Not conspiracy theories, but fan theories, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Back in the N64 days of Super Mario 64, that little. Have you gone in there?
Yeah, I went in there once.
Okay, so you know that little statue in the middle, the fountain?
Yeah.
There's words written on the little placard, and on the Super Mario 64 fan theories back in the day, they thought Luigi was somehow hidden in the game, and that the placard said "L is real," is what they thought it said. And I went in there to this one and tried to see if they made it, if they said anything about it, but there was nothing. It's the same blurry text.
Oh.
Yeah.
No L is real.
No L is real. Yeah. This was really cool too. This part.
Yeah.
Getting to the top of the castle and you can actually control Luigi, or not Luigi.
Yoshi.
Yoshi.
Yeah, I'm glad
He's inside of an egg. How cool is that?
They put Yoshi in this game. It made me happy.
I didn't like that you couldn't talk to him though, or couldn't write him, but you can be him, which is really cool.
Get fucked, Yoshi. Sorry.
Sorry.
What was your favorite kingdom?
So far, the Mushroom Kingdom has been my favorite. Yeah.
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 It's a very relaxing kingdom.
Yeah.
Like, there's zero threat.
Well, what this reminds me of a lot is this is really interesting. This reminds me of Tony Hawk, actually. Right?
Why? Why is that?
Because in Tony Hawk, the field here in Super Mario Odyssey in Mushroom Kingdom is just so open-ended, and there's no real goal for you to go to, right?
Yeah.
There is, a central hub, the castle itself, which is so cool that it has the old 64 music in it too.
Yeah, I love that.
That's cool. This is really a love letter to 64 fans, this whole level.
Yeah.
But there's the central hub of the castle, but there's no real goal-oriented thing here. Like, there's no boss to get to. Everything is just kind of chill, and you just do what you want, and it feels like a playground. Mm-hmm. And so that reminded me of Tony Hawk, where Tony Hawk, a lot of times in the games, I would just free skate around and just treat the level as just a world that you play around in. And so that's exactly what Mushroom Kingdom feels like to me.
Definitely.
It's so fun.
It is really fun. I love that. See, one issue that I mean, maybe it's not an issue, but it's just something that I didn't really like about how Breath of the Wild ends. Spoilers, yeah. Breath of the Wild, blah, blah. We already talked about Breath of the Wild. So, one thing that I didn't really like about Breath of the Wild and how the ending was handled was once you beat Ganon and you get that end cutscene or whatever and then credits roll, you can't play in the world post Ganon.
Nothing's changed. It's like every Zelda game.
Yeah, which I understand why that is, but it does bother me significantly.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating.
Well, because it feels like you haven't done anything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's like I don't get to see the rewards of all my efforts or whatever.
My wife did the same thing where she did you take a picture?
Yeah, I went to
you're in snapshot mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife said the same thing about Zelda. Just like in general, it just completely bothers her that, that Ganon is still there after you beat him.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's what's really cool about Mario Odyssey is this is a whole kingdom that's post-game.
Yeah.
And so you get to, live in this peaceful Mushroom Kingdom, Mario's home town.
Where everyone's like, it's post-Bowser.
Yeah, and it's all happy and Bowser's defeated. And you can, appreciate that.
Yeah, that is really, really cool. I think that's probably part of what lends itself to the toy box kind of feeling.
Yeah.
Is that everything's just done and you're just like, you relax.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
And pretty much everything in this game is just designed to be fun.
Yeah.
Like, I think they if they didn't think it was fun, they took it out of the game.
Right.
Nothing in this fun is not, or nothing in this game is not fun.
Nothing in this fun is not game.
Nothing in this fun is not game. Of course.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. Like, everything in here is geared toward making the game fun. And it's interesting because there's not a whole lot of games that design philosophy is from Nintendo. Nintendo's is always to make the game as fun as possible.
Yeah.
And basically, when you're designing something like a toy for kids or something like that, you are making that toy to get pleasure, to give the kid some kind of fun to interact with. And games have always that's where they came from. Was from just this interactive element,
something to have fun with.
Yeah, where you would have
time,
where you would have a challenge or some sort of fun ingrained in it. But then they started getting more towards competition, and things. Designs started going less towards fun and more towards microtransactions and how to build and how to get one person to make it sound like they're better than other people.
Cinematic stuff
and more cinematic stuff, and even there's other games like what is it, Gone Home, whose philosophy isn't to make it fun but to make it really interesting, a really interesting story. Or there's another game, what is that game? It's Spec Ops The Line. Have you played that game?
I've not played it. I've heard a lot about it.
Okay, so I won't go into spoilers, but Spec Ops The Line is a game that is not fun. Like, when you play it, it's hard to play.
Isn't fun.
No, like, it's a third-person shooter, and it's just mechanically it's okay. Like, it feels like an early Halo game. I might get blasphemy for that, but it doesn't feel great. Tom Clancy, it feels more like a Tom Clancy game. Where the mechanics are kind of slow and everything, but they work. But the game itself is not a fun game. It's not a game built for people to have fun. And what it is it's a game that's totally trying to subvert the genre. Yeah. And it actually tries to tell the player that
what you're doing is wrong.
What you're doing is wrong. Yeah. It's a game about war. Yeah. Just like This War of Mine almost is another game that's like that, where it's tough to play. Yeah.
Not like Call of Duty,
right,
for that sniper mission or whatever, or what's it called? No Russian in Modern Warfare 2.
I haven't played.
So
no. Oh, you mean?
Is that what it's called?
Well, you're talking about the
airport.
The airport
shoot down.
Yeah.
Where you just mow down a crowd of innocent
right,
people.
And that's not supposed to be fun.
I suppose, I guess not.
I mean, maybe mechanically fun, which is, I don't know if that's a little...
Maybe I'm kind of messed up, because when
I did it, I had a lot of fun.
I kind of did enjoy it. Like, something about that, I was like...
Taylor, I think we may need to talk.
Maybe I have a problem.
You're just like, oh yeah, this is great, man. Taking down.
It's like a Grand Theft Auto thing, you mow down
pedestrians
of people in the car, and it's really fun. But it's supposed to be dark, I guess, and it is dark.
That moment was supposed to be dark, but again, this is part of the design philosophy problem, right? With those kind of games Modern Warfare 2, I really did like how they intermixed cinematic moments with player control. I do like those moments where they take your gun away, they shove you into a car. That kind of stuff is really fun. But like, most of the game is built off of positive reinforcement, right? Where you shoot somebody, right, and you get points for it, right? So you want to keep doing this, and so you go shoot, haha, awesome, shoot, right? But and then so this is what is weird about it is when you die and they give you that little war quote, from like Real War. It's mixing like real elements with like this really fun mechanic, and you're just like, should I not?
That's kind of messed up.
Yeah, should I not be enjoying myself right now? And so when you're talking about mowing down people, it's one of those things where mechanically it's supposed to be actually engaging, right?
It's
Because
very
that's
satisfying.
Yeah, it's something that you've been doing, and now you even have a more powerful weapon, at this moment that you haven't had before.
Yeah.
And you're taking down a lot of casualties at once, something that you haven't done before.
Yeah.
And so mechanically it's supposed to be good, but emotionally it's supposed to not. But that's part of the design flaw there.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's where it goes wrong. And I guess that's what Nintendo is so aware of, and with their designs,
right,
and the way they make games.
And I think that's the reason why a lot of people think these games are for kids, right? It's because they look just as fun as they play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is cartoony. I mean, like, look at that.
Right.
It's a cartoon.
It's pretty cartoony.
But I mean, just because it is that way doesn't mean like it's for kids, Like,
right. I mean, it's for anyone who enjoys.
Anyone who wants to have fun.
Exactly.
What, you don't like fun? No, sorry.
Well, it's kind of it goes the same. This is one of the reasons anyway that I think a lot of adults look down on games or look down on anime.
Yeah.
Or even soda.
Yeah.
Right. You have these candy flavored drinks.
Yeah.
That just taste good to the senses. Some people might not actually enjoy them, but there's this thing about how if you grow up, you're supposed to be better than sensory reception. You're supposed to be. Your mind is supposed to be over
health and stuff.
Yeah, and there's things like hard liquor.
Yeah,
and I know we're going into some weird material here, but I mean, like, just like hard liquor and beer and stuff like that. People look at that stuff as like, yeah, those are drinks.
Thing. Yeah,
and then if you have something like Smirnoff Ice, like pumpkin spice flavored or whipped cream flavored or something like that, where it's a pleasure to the senses, suddenly that's like, no, that's fucking girly shit, man.
Yeah. That is interesting.
Yeah. Anyway. That's
I was just trying to think. I was like, how does that relates to video games? Because Nintendo makes their games for fun. They started out as a toy company in like the 1800s, making like card games.
Was it 1800s?
I think so. Yeah, I think they started
that
like
long ago.
Yeah.
No.
Like the late 1800s or something like that.
Seriously?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
I gotta look this up.
Yeah, go for it. They started out making like cards, like card games.
I do remember they started out with cards.
And so, I mean, like, they are a toy manufacturer, essentially, and that just happens to be the toy that...
And you think that, oh, wow, 1889?
Yeah, that's
jeez, man.
A long time ago.
Yeah, so, so you're saying that design philosophy followed through is what you're saying?
I think so, yeah, because, I mean, they were pioneers of video games, of course. Of course,
Pioneers of the home console, yeah.
Right, yeah. Video games were around since, like, late... 60s even?
They were
like
pretty. I think Pong came out during the 70s.
Yeah, but they were like mad rudimentary. Like you take like a plastic sheet and put it on the TV, and that's your graphics.
Right, right, exactly.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so Nintendo, and they were always viewed as toys.
Yeah.
At the time.
At the time, they were, and I think this is where Nintendo kind of gets a little more just into their niche, right? Because with Nintendo, again, like we're saying, they're making games for fun, not necessarily evolving the art form,
Yeah.
And I don't think, that people in the Xbox or PlayStation world are evolving that from at all.
Sure.
Like, they're doing it their own way, which is sideways. It's a lateral.
Yeah.
Growing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I as much as I don't really agree with Nintendo's evolution as a company, I do enjoy that they can make fantastic toys.
Right. Yeah.
Games that are just super, super, super enjoyable.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And of course, like just what they've done for video games as a whole up to this point.
Right.
Like, they've pretty much ushered in all of 3D video games.
Pretty much.
To be like good.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it wasn't even until like this decade, I feel, where video games have gotten to a point where like they're mainstream in the sense that they're accepted as an art form.
And they're still
people, who aren't into that.
Yeah.
I was talking to my brother last night, and he is 39, and he grew up playing tons of video games, like NES and stuff. Totally loved it. Then, like, he said, like, the last video game experience that he really actively engaged in was Grand Theft Auto 3 when that came out.
Oh, yeah.
He said he played it for like 72 hours straight and just played the whole game. And then when he finished it, he was like, why'd I do that? Why did I do that?
Well, it was a toy, right? I mean, that's what he was experiencing.
Yeah, right? It was just like the fun of it and the engaging.
Just engaging electronic toy.
What I was trying to convince him to start playing video games again, because he hasn't played anything like since Grand Theft Auto 3, and video games have come such a long way. And I was trying to tell him, like, because he thinks that he'll just get, like, I don't know, he sees it as like, he's like, oh, I'm an adult now, I can't be playing video games.
Right.
That's his thought.
And that's the view that I feel like we have to fight against. And
yeah, I don't think that's okay, because it's like, why would you cut yourself off from an art form? It's like you're going to watch movies still. Right,
exactly.
Like,
and there's some people that have got into this kind of addiction, right, where they have sensory overloads with things like video games or even books or movies. I had a friend who collected movies like nonstop, and like it was a problem because he spent way too much money on collecting movies, and he didn't watch all of them. He just kept buying them because he liked the idea of watching the movie, but he never actually would go and watch them. And so, as much as he loved movies, he had to cut himself off a little bit because it was an addiction thing. But yeah, I mean, I can see the same thing with video games with interactive material. I mean, but that's just an addictive personality. That's not to do with the art form itself.
Right. Yeah.
And that's a lot of I think a lot of people like to blame the material that they're using as opposed to themselves because it's easier that way to recognize.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That is an interesting thought.
So cigarettes, therefore, are good for you.
You heard it here first. Cigarettes are healthy.
Cigarettes are healthy.
Do cigarettes.
Do them. Do cigarettes.
Do you do tobacco?
I totally do tobacco.
Cool.
Yeah.
That makes you cool.
Man, I've eaten at least 3 tobaccos.
3 whole tobaccos?
Yeah, since this morning.
Damn. Lit.
Pretty sure there's tobacco in here.
Guayaki tobacco.
Guayaki tobacco drink.
Yeah, ew, that's gotta be gross. Terrible. I guess, video games are probably the most addictive art form because of how interactive they are.
Yeah, because they are responsive.
Yeah, so like I've heard lots of stories of like World of Warcraft is infamous for that.
Right.
People like literally,
and their systems, right? Because they're basically, well, what do you call them? What's the simple system?
Reward.
Skinner box.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that.
Skinner box, where you give random rewards for an amount of work that's to be put in. I don't remember what the exact experiment is, but I think it has something to do. I'm going to butcher this. Don't kill me. But something about where a rat's in a box, and the rat has to pull down a lever, and then they get food, right? So they realize that there's a correlation between lever and food, but they don't always get the food when they pull the lever. Sometimes they have to pull it 3 times, sometimes 5 times, sometimes 20. But they know that as many times as they pull the lever, that means food at some point. So a lot of games are Skinner boxes where they give random rewards for a certain amount of work that's put in. And the thing is, you start to crave those rewards because you see a correlation there, and you keep going and keep going. And
so like you get a level in like a couple hours or something, and then it starts getting more sparse. But the addiction,
right?
I mean, addiction's a harsh word, I think, maybe. But,
yeah. No, I mean, it's definitely not. So I mean, to some people it is, but
incentive,
right? To most, it's not. Right? It's just an incentive.
Gets intense.
It's that carrot on the stick type of thing, where it's always almost there.
And then that kind of segues, into what's going on with some of the more gambly kind of stuff going on in video games.
Oh, geez.
That you pay for.
The
loot crate,
the whole EA
stuff,
thing,
the
and loot
EA
crate.
stuff
So
going on.
did they just recently announce that they were not doing that now?
Yeah, they announced that they are taking off microtransactions from the game.
Like altogether?
Altogether. So you can't buy things in the game. Everything for progression is now
Wow.
gameplay.
So they totally went backwards on that.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
180'd on it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy. But then this is what they said. But it will return at a future date.
No way.
Yeah, so they're gonna put it back in like a couple months. So I don't know what that means exactly.
I guess
That's
were they
stupid.
saving face just so that they didn't have to deal with like a bunch of gamers all at once right now?
Maybe.
Is that what it is?
I don't know
Because
what they're thinking.
if you have like a
because-
giant backlash, and what they're saying is, okay, sorry, and then 2 months later they're gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, that's what it kind of sounds like, which is stupid.
That's silly.
Unless they like actually do something like decent with it.
Well,
But, I
explain
mean-
real quick what we're talking about for those who don't know.
Right. So, Star Wars Battlefront 2 was released to a huge controversy because of the huge pay-to-win incentives.
Right.
So, some major characters like Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker were locked behind paywalls.
And how does that mean, like, other than
And-
regular content that's usually unlocked?
So the difference between that and so it's not just cosmetic, because there's also some perks that you can unlock with credits. So credits are the currency in the game,
Okay.
and you can do a loot thing, like a gamble kind of thing, and you might get credits for paying money. And with those credits, you can buy perks that make you a better player. You can literally buy aim assist.
So holy crap, really?
Yeah.
So this is what people mean when they say pay to win,
Yeah.
right?
So
Is that you can literally buy things that will make you better at the game.
Yeah. And so some people did some comparisons because EA said everything is unlockable through gameplay. But if you wanted to unlock Darth Vader through gameplay, you would have had to play like 100 hours.
Now is that? I mean, now this is I think where it comes to kind of a controversy is, is that kind of stuff permissible in games? Because there are some games that take a ton of time, in order to get something like that, in that sort of time.
I think so. I don't think that time is the issue necessarily, than the intent behind it, because it's
Because they just want people to buy it.
they want you to buy it. It's clear as day that that's their intent.
Yeah.
They're making it hard to get through gameplay because they want you to pay to get it.
Right.
They want to do... See, Valve has done this. I have never been here. That's interesting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had something to talk about this in this area.
Oh. Now I'm interested. I'll finish my thought.
Yeah,
real
go
quick.
ahead.
I think Valve gets away with it, which is interesting.
Why would Valve... Are you talking about with the hats and
With
stuff?
hats and stuff.
Yeah.
But that is purely cosmetic.
That doesn't make you better at the game.
No.
Right. Even like gold guns and shit.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
We made
it.
Wait a second. I was just talking about something.
You
wasn't
were. What were you talking about?
I was talking about Valve. So I'm going to put all the blame on Valve. Because Valve...
Wait, I thought you were talking positively about Valve.
I am. And then, they're doing it good. I mean...
It's because they made it work.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And now EA is biting off that.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what it is.
So EA wants a game they can continually get money out of, not just a one-time purchase. They want people to keep putting money into it.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. And I think Star Wars Battlefront is the most extreme example of this to have happened, because it costs like hundreds of dollars to unlock characters.
Right. I think it got a big reaction out of fans.
Yeah.
And
which is good. I'm glad that happened.
Yeah, me too.
Everyone went crazy for it.
To completely switch gears.
Yeah, let's do it.
I wanted to talk about this thing real quick. I'm trying to
Cool.
a little bit.
I've actually never seen this level.
This is cool. Okay, well, here, you gotta play it real quick.
Oh. What the heck? Oh, I'm missing this. There we go.
Yeah, you gotta go into the pipe here.
If I can. There we go.
Woo!
I like how the costume stays 8-bit. What's up with the black thing?
It's moves.
I feel like I have to stay inside of it. Oh, it goes from 3D to 2D. God damn it. Oh my god. Oh, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
It is cool, right?
That's really cool. That was crazy.
I have some specific design thoughts about this.
Yeah, what would those be?
I'll let you get a little bit farther.
Okay. So you kind of fall out of it if you leave that black
Yeah.
and you die. Those bullets were getting me. Like how? Oh my god. Oh! Oh,
Nice.
Man, that was way too close.
That was close, yeah.
Okay, I just jumped into that one. Okay, we gotta go up here. Ah! Sorry. Okay. God damn it.
Oh, nice. I've never actually gotten hit there before. Ooh, that was close.
Oh god, we're moving up. Oh no, no. Get up there. Oh man. Damn it.
So you can run while you're in
Oh right.
in there.
I forget.
Yeah.
So you can what button is that? Is that Y?
Yeah, I think it's Y.
Let's try this again. Yeah. Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
That was close.
I didn't expect to live.
I like how they have blocks in 3D that match the same.
See, that's what was confusing me. I was like, it's 3D. It's like a 3D. Oh, right. I forget.
It's like a 3D, 2D.
Yeah, it's a 3D, 2D.
My camera stopped.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, let's fix that.
Why did mine stop? It's weird.
Is it going again?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, is that still going?
That one's still going. You can jump with motion controls?
Can you?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't either. I want to jump onto that right now, but I know that I can't.
Mine stopped again.
Really? What's up with that? Is it going?
It's going.
Is it the read-write speed thing?
I don't know. It's fine right now.
Jump.
Jump.
Jump. Jump. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna do a speed run.
All right.
Damn it.
It's a great speed run so far.
Yeah. How fast can I lose? That's what it was.
That was pretty fast.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. I'm going to HDQ. Alright. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I memorized his music after this.
This is a lot more challenging than I would think it would be.
You would think so, right? It's the same thing that I thought too. I was like, oh my god.
Damn it.
Yeah, and I had to get that moon too.
Oh, damn, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, don't try to get it.
Yeah. Let's see. Why? Why? Okay, good. So, can you become one of the bullet bills in 3D then?
Well, you have in other levels.
Yeah.
Not this one, though.
Oh, okay. Oh, I made
Oh,
it.
nice.
Wow.
What?
That was an accident. Make it! No!
That's a good way to die. To get across. Oh, it stopped again.
Oh, okay. Do you
Why
want
does
to
it
try?
Why does it keep stopping? No, I've already done it.
Okay.
This is for you.
I don't know why this camera keeps not going.
I don't know. So I do want to talk about some designs in here.
Yeah.
What's really cool about this part right here is you have a little question block, and as soon as you start hitting it, you realize it's a multi-question block. It stopped again.
What, dude?
Yeah, it's a read-write speed thing.
Okay, so should we...
We should switch cards. Okay. We're all rolling? We're all rolling.
We're going.
We're going. All right, let's try this again.
Okay.
So, yeah, that introduction part has a really cool design to it.
With the coin block?
With the coin block, yeah, but I have to talk about it after you do this.
Let's see. Damn it.
It's tough, man. This whole thing is actually very tough.
It's hard to understand these bullets.
You keep being, like, super lucky with some of these dodges.
Yeah. Oh. Woo!
Okay.
So that's another thing about this game is the punishment for death is so...
Yeah, it's really fluid.
So little.
You know what's interesting also is that this is the first game that I felt like, even though it doesn't have a big punishment, it still feels like I'm being punished.
Yeah, you don't want to die.
Yeah, and I don't know why that is. I guess it's because the checkpoint is, wherever it is, that you have to start back in the level.
Yeah, having to start far away.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Let's see, I hope I can change this. Oh no, it has to be vertical. Oh well. Anyway, so we are recording right now with, oh geez, that looks terrible. Anyways, we have the audio rolling. There's Taylor. Hi, Taylor.
Yo, what's up?
And we are rolling with our cameras. And, whoops.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Oh, and now we're watching Taylor
absolutely suck at Mario.
Suck at Mario. All right, let's go ahead and do this.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm rolling on Facebook Live right now.
Cool.
We're going to see how Taylor... I'm going to try not to get in the shot.
So I've
now there's a lot more pressure.
Yeah, I know. I've just failed over and over again at this level.
So this is a spoiler warning, I guess, huh?
Yeah, for Mario Odyssey.
I probably should...
Whoa! Whoa! Yeah! Oh my god. Yeah, I was doing better earlier. See, I can long jump into the tube, but I can't.
But you can't long jump in.
I can't do anything.
This is also something about this game, or about this 2D segment, is that it doesn't control like the regular Mario does.
Like Mario Brothers?
Yeah. It controls more like it, but not so much. In the original Mario Brothers, if you held the jump button for longer, you jumped higher. In this one, you have only one jump. You have a maximum jump.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Or at least it feels that way to me.
Why did they do that? Maybe they were trying to mimic
I'm not exactly sure why they did that.
3D stuff more. Okay. That was pretty good.
This bullet gonna get you.
Okay.
That'd be hilarious if you died right there with the bullet.
Crap.
Yeah, so you just gotta run.
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 Run. Cool. Crap. My gosh. Over and over again.
This is great, man.
I can't believe it. I swear. This time, it's gonna happen.
This time it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Speedrun.
I wish I had like a thing to prop this up or something.
We need a phone tripod.
Yeah, that's what I need. Ah, this sucks. I'm completely out of my camera shot here.
Really? Woo! Okay. Nice. Cool. Okay, almost jumped out. That's good. Okay. Nice.
Nice.
Very good.
Oh.
No!
That's the first time you died as a little person.
Yeah.
As a 2D person.
I can't believe it.
Is there a way to make this sideways?
Landscape? I don't know. I've never done Facebook Live.
I switched the camera backwards. What if I just turn it sideways?
I mean, maybe.
Nope.
No.
Rotate your device. It says you can't turn your phone. Nice.
That's kind of lame.
Okay, well, I guess we're just doing it like that. Vertical video for the win.
Why would that even happen? This is terrible. Oh, God. This is so bad right now. I can't believe this.
I'm loving this camera shot of me.
Oh, I didn't see it. I always miss that one.
Those ones are hard, man. Those bullet bills really get to me.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was unnecessarily, what do you call it? Cruel. I know
feel
what
like
they're
I
doing,
should,
but
I should be able to do this. I think
I felt like that too. It's actually harder. I think it's because the background's moving at the same time.
Yeah, it's just like that pressure of time. It's the pressure of time of the background moving, and then there's a lot of bullet bills.
Right.
There's just so many of them.
There's a ton.
So you can't really stop to get a handle on
right.
the patterns.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you have to keep
moving.
Keep moving in all directions.
Oh, especially down into the void. That's the best place
That's
to
the
go.
best place to move.
Well, no, I'm just farming coins.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Man,
so.
I didn't even think about that. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, my camera's cut.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope.
Bam, 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 bam.
I'm completely out of the shot now.
Quality.
This is all for Facebook Live. This is quality.
Quality podcast content. Nope. Nice. Oof, okay, that's good.
Oh.
Whoa, I forget. Okay. This is a no-hit run. Oh, wow, that was close. There we go.
Nice. Oh.
No!
That was the best death ever.
I can't believe it. I swear.
These colors are really cool on the phone.
Oh, are they like vibrant?
Pixel. Get the Google Pixel.
Hey.
And just recording. Wow, these colors, man. I really hope I'm not getting in the shot of our other camera here.
Duck. Jump. 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 Make sure to jump into that one.
Well, if that was your goal, you certainly did it.
Yes. See, it's all intentional.
Yeah, all of it. This is an art form. this is an expressionist right here.
Yeah. See, it's
I'm challenging your preconception of trying to stay alive.
of what's good in Mario. Okay, here we go. So far, so good.
All right, very nice.
No!
Oh!
Wait, there's still time!
Nice.
Yes!
Nice.
Okay, just take it easy.
Take it easy. You're good. You got this. You got this. Yeah.
No!
Oh,
Mario
man.
dives into his death.
Dive. Straight dive into the death.
That was so frustrating. That was great.
Let's play this one segment on Super Mario Odyssey. We're gonna get this, damn it.
Eventually, it'll happen. Let's see. I keep thinking I can long jump. But
I know, right?
you
In
can't.
2D Mario.
Yeah. That was really cool.
That was cool. Yeah.
I'm glad that I did that. Let's see. So now I can get past that pretty good now. That was awesome. That was close. Not what I intended to do, but it works.
But that works. Very nice. Look how smooth.
Yeah.
Out of the picture. Nice. That's how you do it.
No!
That's how you do it.
No! No.
You know what sucks, man, is like after you get there, after you get past that part, it's only gonna get harder.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Is there a checkpoint there?
No.
Oh,
No.
that's fantastic.
Yeah, you know, I've gotten to the end so many times and just like killed myself. It only gets tougher.
Yeah, so this is gonna take a while.
Let's try it one more time. And,
Okay.
Because it is, like I said, it is gonna take a long time after that.
So I have to at least... Okay. As long as I don't take damage, that's a good sign. Okay. That's awesome. That's so good.
That was at least it was a mediocre death that we left off on.
A mediocre deck, yeah, at the very least.
Well, no one came in live.
Oh, that's good. 0 viewers?
What's that? 0 viewers, yeah.
That's my favorite kind of following.
My favorite.
How big is your following? 0.
It's 0. So
So
let's go back to the topic.
I guess back to the podcast even.
So that was our Let's Play segment.
Yeah, yeah. More like let's fail.
Let's
Am
fail
I right?
segment. Am I right?
Yeah.
You dived through your hat. That's what it was, through the hoop. You know what I really liked about the in cinematic was with Bowser trying to force that giant ring.
Oh yeah.
Onto Peach.
Yeah.
It's like a ring like as big as like her gown.
You know what else I liked about that end segment when you're playing Bowser and all that is that song that plays. That's like
Oh yeah.
it's like just some rock song.
It was like a live singing song or something like that.
I don't know, something about that energy. It was like it felt almost melodramatic, like it was super over the top and like super fun. It's like, yeah, the game's ending and it's like
right. You know what was interesting? So this was the first game that I've seen that seemed to give an applause to itself almost.
Yeah, it did.
In New Donk City.
Yeah.
Yeah, during that climax, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Love that.
Yeah, when they have that party. So it's like it was a so the section that we're talking about is actually, if you want to bring it up. But the section that we're talking about is when you save New Donk City from its power failure or something like that, right? You bring the power moons back online.
Yeah.
And it makes everything bright again. And then you have this big section of 2D Mario, but it's like a callback to the old Donkey Kong games because because you have barrels rolling at you and you even kick Donkey Kong like out of the picture.
Yeah.
And Pauline is the mayor of the city. So it's funny to see her oversee the whole thing, and she's singing in the background too. But yeah, it's so crazy. This whole
it is like a celebration of just Mario. In general,
and it's an interactive celebration. So it's like there's no challenge in that level.
Yeah,
it's just you collect a lot of coins. And it's just like Mario's just like it's like a big circle jerk, and it's like it's really cool though.
It is cool, you know. Not a lot of games can get away with that kind of thing.
Well, I think Mario,
Mario might be the only one that
probably,
can.
Yeah, I mean, Mario's like the most iconic, video game character of all time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very easily they can do that.
But yeah, it's kind of beautiful. Like I just really like that. It's like abrasively energetic and happy.
Yeah,
and
like it's so much
over the top.
Yeah, it's very much right there in your face.
Beautiful for it.
It's quite nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know how to switch it back to night? There's a way to do it, right?
There is a way to do it? I have no idea, honestly.
Well, then this might be
yeah, it might not be possible.
Might not be able to do this. You know what was interesting also is that when they brought up the trailer for the first time and talked about this new Odyssey game, that they focused very much on this city.
Yeah. As like the main kind of...
Yeah.
Everyone kind of thought it would be the hub.
Like this was the whole game? Yeah. Like it was in the city and it was really weird. You know what was really cool also is that this game, so like Sonic takes place in the city also, Sonic the Hedgehog Adventure, right?
Yeah.
But it's a weird melding of Sonic in human, like, weirdness. I don't know. It's like humans exist in the world, but so does Sonic.
Yeah.
But they're separate, but now they're together, it's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Mario's, even though it's just as weird, it doesn't feel weird because...
Yeah.
I forgot about this.
The controls here are so weird.
They are really weird. But what the reason why New Donk City, I think, feels better than, like, the Sonic game is because Mario has different worlds, and each world has different people in it, right? So it's like in the luncheon world, everyone's forks.
Yeah.
And in the snow world, everyone's like these big yetis, you know?
Right.
And
So
then
there's
in this
variety.
world, everyone's humans.
Yeah.
And so it makes sense that you're just this otherworldly character coming into the human society because it's different,
Right.
right? Because it's just its own separate thing.
Instead of it being like the whole world is humans and then Sonic's there for some reason.
And just for some reason, right? And so it's contextual. You know?
Yeah.
So it actually has a reason for existing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So
That's how they get away with it.
Oh, yeah, talk to her. Talk to Miss Pauline. And she'll ask you if you
Hello.
want to celebrate, I think. Yeah. What does it say?
Maybe in quiz form?
Maybe in quiz form. I don't know what that is. No, maybe later.
Ah, we're doing it.
Or okay, guess we're doing it. I don't know what this is. What do I do on my days off?
Garden.
Fix machines, practicing. I would
Probably
say
that.
I would say fix machines. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
She needed me to fix the machines.
I guess you know more about Pauline than I do.
Yeah. She's my wife.
Pauline's your
She's
waifu?
Yeah, she's my waifu. Yeah. I have a body pillow
Body pillow of Pauline.
of Pauline.
I want to see like a pixelated body pillow.
Oh, God.
Or it's just the purple dress. What kind of music do I like? You don't like music. Peppy. I'm gonna guess peppy. Yeah, because it's not that hard to figure out.
This is pretty challenging. I play Mario for the quizzes.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I do.
It's the main thing.
Well, what is my most treasured possession?
A purse.
Ooh, an umbrella. I think it's an umbrella.
Umbrella.
Yeah, because she has one in the Donkey Kong games.
Oh. Let's see.
Oh, see, I know nothing about Pauline.
Well, no, you're too OG for
Too OG.
for even Nintendo to know. They don't even know.
They don't even know themselves.
No, they don't.
Go inside that jazz place that she was in front of.
Yeah. Are they still playing?
Yeah, if you go in, because she's usually inside,
Yeah.
and then you ask her to do the celebration again.
Oh, hey, look at that. There's.
Oh, they got the other people in there.
Yeah. That's cool.
That is cool. I've heard the song before. You can hear
Sorry.
there's saxophones playing too, but there's no
Oh yeah, there's no
saxophones here.
sax. Mario's a dick. I'm out of here.
Woo!
Roll out. Mario's a
Roll
total
out.
dick.
Mario's a dick, man. Thoughts about Mario Odyssey.
Damn fun game.
I think we've put it together that this game is pure fun.
Yeah, absolutely, just fun.
Just
Whole way
absolute
through.
fun. Yeah, it's like a big toy.
Yep.
That's pretty much
Definitely.
an electronic toy. Really reminds me of Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah.
And I'm really wanting to get ukulele.
Yeah.
For that reason.
Yeah.
because Mario reinvigorated that whole collectathon
Yeah.
type of feeling for me.
You know, I've never played a Banjo-Kazooie game.
Oh man.
Like I've seen like walkthroughs and let's plays of them, but
Yeah.
I've never actually played one.
That'll be interesting. I wonder what
Yeah.
you'll think of ukulele then.
Yeah,
Because-
I wanted to check that out.
Because from what I understand, it's very reminiscent, but the gameplay is almost exact.
Mm-hmm. It's same
So-
developers.
Right. So I don't know if you're gonna like it or not because
Yeah.
it's old gameplay. It's different. You know?
I gotta try it.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I could.
So yeah.
Well, like our other episodes, we're going to retroactively say that every episode of Confirmed has been brought to you by Guayaki. Come to life, Guayaki Yerba Mate is the beverage of choice here at Carmenline Studios. And it's brought to you, everything at Carmenline Studios is brought to you by Guayaki.
Everything
Yerba
that we do
Mate.
is brought to you by here.
Yes, by Guayaki.
And we are not being paid.
No. No.
We just really like the beverage.
We really like Guayaki Yerba Mate. So I heard that Guayaki's actually opened up a game development studio.
Oh yeah, I heard this too.
So they're making games now, and Valve actually hired them to make Half-Life 3.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Guayaki, the energy drink makers, are going to be making Half-Life 3.
Yeah, it's in development over at Guayaki Studios.
Wow, that's really cool.
Brought to you by Yerba Mate
Guayaki Studios.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Cool. Well, I can't wait, man.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we may be soon sponsored by Half-Life 3.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
That's a crazy thought.
Wow. All right.
Well, until next time.
I am Devon.
And I'm Taylor.
This has been Confirmed.
Yes. See you later.
Peace.